Oh, I screwed that up. Let me try that again. You're back on the Immigration Answer Show. This is episode number 514. I thought I was live, but I was not. You're looking live from historic Rhodes Stadium in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. There's Nora and the team. That's Nora and 70 girls at Alabama softball camp. I'll be here for the next hour answering your questions. She's getting ready to go on a golf cart tour of the University of Alabama. She's already had batting or fielding practice and classroom work. They're going to do the tour, and then she'll have hitting to round out the day. And then I'll be heading back to Atlanta to head back to St. Louis for tomorrow. How's everybody doing? Good to see everybody. Sorry, I thought I was live earlier. I don't know what in the heck happened. Um, they're blasting some music, so I'll probably go mute when I'm not talking. But I see the waiting room is already filling up, so that's great to see everybody. I'm going to go to Mary first. Let's see. Mary's showing off some sunny weather as well. Hello, Mary. Mary, are you with us? Hello, Mary.
Hello? Am I
Hi
cutting
there. How you
out?
doing?
Yes,
No,
hi.
you're okay. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Great. Go ahead. Who's that cutie?
That's my son. Say hi,
He's
Richie.
a. Hi, Richie.
Okay. Sorry, didn't mean to. I don't want to take up more of your time, but thank you for
Go for
taking
it.
my call. We wanted to. I'm an undocumented I guess alien or resident here in California. And my husband, we're filing for me to be a permanent resident here. But my question is, he wants to go see his son who is in Arizona. I'm just wondering, am I okay to cross state line?
Yes, you are. The only thing is, Arizona has a lot of. I've never seen so many cops and border patrol type people ever in Arizona. So I think, yeah, you're totally fine. But the
Okay.
closer you get to the border, the more weird they are. But I think you should be fine. Have you started the process with your husband? And if not, why haven't you?
I have, but we're just waiting on. We don't have a co-sponsor, so we're just waiting for his taxes to get filed, and then we'll be able to file for show off 2 of his tax season. And so we're processing that now with you guys, actually.
Oh, okay. All right, great. Well, Mary, if you're a client of the firm, you can always email me directly. So feel free to email me any other questions that you have, or just ask your attorney. Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much.
All right. Bye.
Okay. Bye.
That was some cute kids over there. All right, we're gonna go to Derek. Wait, Derek's driving, so we can't go to Derek. Let's go to Candace. Hi, Candace. Candace, are you with us? Hello, Candace Wright. Are you here? All right. We'll put Candace back in the waiting room. Let's see if Lisa's here. Lisa, are you here?
Hi, I am.
Hi, Lisa. How you
How you
doing?
doing? I'm fine, thanks.
Great.
And you?
Great, great, great.
So I have a question. I'm an F1 student, and I accidentally worked unauthorized. I wasn't aware that working on Uber was unauthorized work,
Uber
and
is unauthorized work.
yeah, now I know. Um, I was selected for the DV 2024 lottery, and I am wondering what's the best option I have since I had engaged in unauthorized work. Is there any way for me to change my status within the US, or would I have to leave and do consular processing?
So the question is, is your F1 visa still valid?
It is.
Then I think there's an argument to be made that if you were to leave the United States and come back on that visit visa and then apply for adjustment, I mean, have you been selected in the lottery?
Yeah, I was selected in 2024.
Oh, you were selected. Okay, great. So yeah, if you could take a short trip abroad and come back, that should cure it. I mean, you might want to email me so that I can confirm that for sure. But my understanding is that if you left the United States and came back,
Uh-huh.
that would be okay, and then you would have a clean entry for purposes of adjustment.
Okay, so enter on the same F1 because I also have a B1, B2 that I
No,
used
on
prior.
the same one. Yep.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So
Thank you
maybe
so much.
a short trip home and come back.
All right. Okay. So
All
that
right.
sounds okay. Thank you
Bye,
so
Lisa.
much.
See ya
Okay.
for sure. For sure. All right. How's everybody doing? Let me know in the comments what you're doing. Smoke Me Out says, thanks a lot for your videos, sir. My pleasure. Lucia says she's got a movie for us. That's interesting. I'll be happy to hear about that. Derek has pulled over, so let's check in on Derek. Hi, Derek.
Hey, Jim. How you doing,
How you
Jim?
doing, buddy? I'm great, man.
I
What's up?
haven't seen you since last time.
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Okay, so the last time we spoke, the I-130 hasn't gone through yet, but it went through in October. And as we speak, maybe February, she has the medical. So she don't have to worry about that, right? The medical, just they check.
So, Derek, I don't remember people I talked to yesterday, so you're going to have to refresh my recollection on everything. When you say the I-130 went through, you mean it got approved?
It got approved in October.
And you're applying for your spouse?
Yes, I'm here in the United States. She's in.
Okay.
And
so, does she have a visa interview at the embassy?
No, she not yet. She's gonna get there in February, late February.
She has an appointment for.
Yes, I did appointment.
So she already went to. Just to be clear, she already went to NBC. She's documentary qualified, and they've told her you have an interview coming up in February.
They do the medical yet. She's still waiting for medical in early January, early February. Sorry.
But who told her to do the medical?
The NBC. That they told her that she got to make an appointment and everything else because her interview is on February 28th.
So the interview is a date certain. We already know the date.
Yes, we already know, and the biometric is on the same week.
Okay. Okay, good. That sounds great. What's the question?
Okay, the question is that they send me a list of paperwork. It says something about so the papers that she needed is my pay stub, my tax IRS. Do I print it out directly from the IRS website?
The tax transcripts would be the best because then they have proof that you showed that you paid them.
Right, and then what about my co-sponsor?
Same thing.
Same thing.
From the IRS that shit's supposed to be all done already. Otherwise, they wouldn't have scheduled her for the interview. But it's good for her to have that stuff. So yeah, if you can get it, have her bring it with her.
Because they said they don't accept simple copies. I don't know what that is. Simple copies.
Simple copies?
Yeah. What is that?
That just means copies of your tax return. They want proof that you actually paid them. So I would get the tax transcripts.
Okay. And does the paperwork need to be notarized or apostilled?
No, not that paperwork.
Not that paperwork, right? Because since it's American content, it's American. It doesn't mean. Okay, that's why I was wondering because I did not know that if I needs to be notarized or apostilles and stuff like that. I did not know.
You're good.
Okay, thank you. I'll keep you updated.
Bye, Derek. Thanks, buddy.
All right.
Oh, hey, one question. What's with all the air fresheners? Oh, I wanted to ask him about all those air fresheners. Philip says Philip's not sure that unauthorized works were given regardless of their most recent entry. Yeah, Philip, that's exactly why I told her to reach out to me before she went because I want to make sure that I'm right. I think I am right, but you might be right too, and I'm never afraid to admit it when I don't know something. All right. Thank you, Philip. I appreciate all of your comments. Smoke Me Out says, I've got my interview coming up on February 7th in San Bernardino. I-130 through my wife. I've married when I got out in 2021 after 6 years in prison. I've beaten a deportation. Well, hell. I think that they're going to be the I-130 might be the easy part. The 485 is probably going to be the hard part. So we'll be interested to see how that goes, Smoke Me Out. All right. I'm glad you like the videos. Thanks for watching. Jesse's here. Hi, Jesse.
Hello.
How you doing?
Doing pretty good. How about yourself?
Good.
First time on the show. I'm glad to be here.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming on. Go for
My
it.
question is, I received a residency. I've been married to a U.S. citizen for over 20 years, and I was given a conditional visa. And
conditional green card.
Yeah, conditional green card. And so I had my attorney send the paperwork in so we can get it fixed. And then
you mean the 751 for removal of conditions?
No. I've been married to a U.S. citizen for over 20 years, so they sent the wrong visa.
Okay, so you're inside the United States, right?
Yes.
And you've been married to a U.S. citizen for 20 years.
Yes.
and they applied for an I-130 and a green card for you, and USCIS sent you a conditional green card when they should have sent you a 10-year green card.
Yes.
So you filed an I-90 to get a replacement green card due to their mistake.
Yes.
Got it. Okay, what's the question?
So they lost the I-90. I had to send my original residency card in and the I-90, and it's nowhere to be found.
That sucks.
Yeah. So my attorney said there's some other way to put it together. But
Well,
my
so
conditional visa is going to expire this year.
you don't need to worry about that. That's okay. Did you send in the green card with the original I-90, or did you wait for them to send you a request for evidence for it
We sent in the original.
at the very beginning of the filing?
Yes.
Yeah, don't ever do that. That was the bad call. People should never do that. Don't ever send an original document with the initial filing. You have to wait till they ask you for it. That was the mistake. I mean,
Okay.
other than the fact that they're morons and they sent you the wrong green card and they lost your I-90.
Right.
Is there a digital copy of your whole I-90 application? Do you have a digital copy of the green card?
I have a regular copy, but I don't know of a digital copy. Where would I get that?
No, I just mean, did somebody scan it in? That's fine. If you have a copy of it, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's your question for me?
So my question is, my attorney's trying to refile the I-90, but my conditional visa is up this year. So should I? And both have different fees. One to possibly fix the I-90 again, and the other one to remove the conditions. So what would be the proper path?
You don't have to remove conditions.
Okay.
Because
my question would be, when it comes to that time, what's going to happen? Are they going to like put me in a non-status place, or are they going to? Do I have to file the I-76? I'm sorry.
You don't have to file an I-751. When are you eligible for citizenship?
I think possibly next year.
Well, what was the start date on your green card?
September of last year.
September of
I think 2021.
So the start date on your green card was September of 2021?
Yes.
So if I were your lawyer, would
I think it's I don't really remember the date, but it's been my conditional green card is going to expire in this year in September.
Okay. So you can't apply for citizenship yet. So I would file the I-90 now. And you're not going to pay the fee because it was their mistake, but I would walk them through how you filed this already and they lost the green card. You don't have to file a 751. Hopefully you'll get your green card before your 751 is over, but you might not. And if you don't, then you just have to sit tight and wait to apply for citizenship next year.
Okay. Are they do I have, you saying the attorney's not going to tell me to refile to remove the conditions on it?
I think that I would never file an I-751 in that situation, because I would never want to say that you have to file a 751. You don't. You've been married for 20 years.
Okay. Is that going to put me like in a strange place?
It is. Yep.
Yeah.
It is.
Oh, okay. So I had a stamp put on my passport, and now because I haven't had a receipt from the I-90, I'm kind of like in a limbo state where I have no document to certify that I'm a resident other than the copy. Am I not going to be able to? Am I not going to be able to get a stamp either?
No, you should be able to get a stamp once you get that new I-90. Once you get the new I-90 on file.
Okay.
What's the delay on getting a new I-90 on file? That should be easy peasy.
I think the attorney's going to do this month. And
how about this week? How about this week?
Yeah, they said they were going to be off for the past, 2. They said they're going to be off for the holiday season, but they were going to get filed this month. And so I don't know what the return date on that is. How long do they take to get the I-90 filed? A year?
And when you're claiming it's their mistake and not your mistake, it takes longer, because sometimes they reject it and say you got to pay.
How long does it take to get a receipt?
A month.
a month. And after
You
I get
mostly
the
lose
receipt,
it.
can I go get a new stamp?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Awesome.
I mean, what
All
is
right.
your current stamp? Is your current stamp good through September or what?
No, I think my current stamp expired this past December.
Okay. Yeah. So let's hurry up.
Okay.
All right.
Awesome. Thank you
Thanks,
very
Jesse.
much.
All right. Bye, buddy. All right. Lizard's asking why not just pay to avoid more delay? Actually, that could cause more delay. If you pay when you're not supposed to, that can also cause delay. But that's a good idea. All right. Falik is here. Hello, Falik Mama.
Hi. Can
How
I
are you?
get off camera?
Of course.
Okay.
You're off
Yep.
camera.
Okay. Thank you. Are you hearing me?
Sure. I hear you
Okay.
just fine. Thanks. Go ahead.
Yep. Okay. I called in the other time. I had a question about my IA-24.
Okay.
Yes. So I did send in an expedite request. Back in December.
Well, let's back up.
Um.
Let's back up. So tell me everything that happened. You filed. Is this for an I-130?
Yes. And then
And
we had a
is your
mistake.
spouse
Whatever.
is your
Yes.
spouse overseas
Yes.
and they thought it was for adjustment?
Yes.
Why did they think it was for adjustment?
They said, and I don't know what happened, and I don't know, because they told me I should have indicate where my spouse was, and even though the country was mentioned where he was overseas, the country overseas was mentioned,
Okay.
but they said it wasn't clear. I should have indicated if it's outside the U.S. or inside the U.S. or it was an I-485, whatever. So,
Is that
um,
true? Are they right or you? Who made the mistake? You or them? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I can't figure out what happened. Like I did print all those
Okay.
paper. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what happened. So
Okay.
so we
Okay.
did print
So when
out.
did you
Yes.
when did you file the I-824?
Okay, that was in August of 2023. No,
August of
sorry,
2020.
2022 August.
So August 22.
Yeah, they received it August of 2022. August 3rd, they received it
So you have an I-824 that's been on file for
for a
16
year.
months.
Yes,
Jesus.
yes, exactly. And
Okay.
then I did send in an expedite request because my baby had a surgical stuff going on. So they
Yeah.
got it denied in December. And then a couple of days ago, I received an approval for my expedite. So I'm asking, what does that mean for my case? Because I don't know what does that mean for my case. Now they said my expedite request is approved. That was
Yeah. I
it.
mean,
That was all I saw.
hopefully that means they're going to start working on it. Whether it does or not, I don't know. Right. Um, so hopefully that means they'll get that part of it done. But then you still have to go to the National Visa Center. Hopefully they'll let go of the case and send it to the State Department at the National Visa Center sometime like in the next 60 days. I think that's what I'd be hoping. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know how they can say they're expediting something that's been taking 16 months, which was caused by their mistake in the first place. It's just ridiculous. But hopefully, Falik, it's going to turn around here pretty quick.
Yeah, so like I said, they deny it in December, and then a month, and then they approve it. So I'm just like, does that mean, because they told me I'm gonna wait for a letter in the mail. They said they're gonna send me a letter. Does that mean the whole IA-24 case is approved, or they're gonna jumpstart the case? What would they?
Inshallah, that means they're going to decide the I-24 in the next 60 days.
Oh, in the next
That's what I
60
would say.
days.
Yeah.
Okay. All
All
right.
right.
Yep. Thank you.
Bye, Falik. Keep us posted. Good luck.
You too. Thank.
Yes, Rocio is right. Nor and I went to Panera. I had half a sandwich and half a bowl of soup. So there you go. And then I got the soda, but I refilled it with water. Ha ha ha. So there's a plug for Panera. Actually, I don't really like Panera that much anymore. I used to like it a lot more, but it's gotten all corporatey and um, I sort of feel like they measure everything out and give you exactly what they want to give you. I don't know. It's okay. Panera's okay. And when Nora's having sports, it's good for her to go there. She just gets a salad and then we're back to work. All right, Gabriella's here. Hey, the waiting room's not full. If you guys want to get in and ask me a question, Gabriella's here. Hi, Gabriella.
Hi, I'm new here.
Well, welcome. How you doing?
I'm doing fine, thank you. And yourself?
I'm great, thanks. What's up?
Um, well, I'm trying to file N600, My dad, he already passed away, but he was a citizen since 1997. He got me, my mother, and my sister fixed since 2002. And I was trying to file for the citizenship, but they told me that the form I was filling out, the N400, was not the correct one, that I had to file the N600.
So
And I, mhm.
go ahead.
So I was reading it to fill it out, but I see that there is a space there that it asks how I entered the United States. And they told me that I could look that up under the FOIA accounts. And I did, but I don't know if I didn't request the correct information, because they did send me a form. My mom tells me that I had a passport, a Mexican passport, but we don't have it anymore. Like, we don't know. And I've tried on the Mexican side to look for it, or find information on it, but they tell me since it's like long ago, they don't have it there. But the IRS on the FOIA, they did send me an I-94, but the form asked me for a passport number, like how I entered the United States. So if I don't have that,
Okay, so let's back up. Okay,
yeah,
so what year did your dad naturalize?
1997,
In 1997, how old were you?
10.
1997, where did you live?
Me?
Mhm.
Here in the United States. I've been here since kindergarten.
And what year did you enter?
Well, I want to say I was like 6 or 7, so like 93 or 94.
Okay, and were you living in your dad's custody when he naturalized?
Yes,
So you were 10 years old when your dad naturalized, and you were living in the United States with him.
yes.
And you filed an N400. Did you file an N400, or did you start?
No, I didn't, because the attorney told me that that wasn't the correct form, that I was going to get denied.
I think that's right. So, well, okay. So did you have a green card at any point?
I have a resident card right now.
Okay, now you do, right? But did you have one when you entered? When did you get your first green card?
Yeah, like I did not come in here illegally. Like my parents filed for I guess like a Mexican resident card. I don't know like what it's called, but yeah, I entered the United States legally. Like,
Mhm. And how do you think you got your green card?
well, it's because I don't know. My mom doesn't remember, and I mean, I'm sure that I saw that I had a passport. Like I remember that
I'm
when
not
my
worried
dad
about the
was.
passport. I'm not worried about the passport. I'm worried about the green card. So, did you get your green card before Dad became a citizen or after?
Well, I'm pretty sure I had it when we entered, so it had to have been before he was.
Okay. So one big question would be, how did Mom and Dad get their green card? Did an employer sponsor your dad? Did a family member sponsor your dad? Because something's missing here.
Oh, okay.
I think you might be a citizen. I think you might be a citizen, but it's your burden to prove that you're a citizen. It's your burden. So
Yeah.
when you said you did a FOIA, did you do a FOIA of your immigration file, or did you do?
Well, because I really like I selected, and the only thing I don't remember what did it say. I don't know what options, because it gives you a whole bunch of options, but I didn't know if selecting all of them or which ones I have to select.
So
So
have you sent a FOIA? Did they send you a file back on CD?
they sent me first. They sent me a letter that they were taking longer and that they were gonna keep on looking for my papers. I look. It says here's this letter responsible. Um, it says the request records fall under the preview of a U.S. Customs Border Protection.
Okay, so I think you might, Gabrielle. I think you might indeed be a U.S. citizen. Do I think you're going to be able to figure it out and prove it up on your own? I don't. So I think that there's a lot of I know your dad's passed away, but there's questions we could ask mom. There's a FOIA that she can do, a FOIA that you can do, the right kind of FOIA. If you have an alien number, did you put your alien number on your FOIA request?
I think so because I think it asked me for when I created my account.
So when you got your FOIA results back, did it show how you got your green card when you became a resident?
Well, they sent me back. They just sent me back an I-94.
Okay. So I think you just, yeah. Okay. So you need to do a full FOIA. You didn't do a full FOIA. You did a partial FOIA. It's good that you have an I-94. That's great. That shows you were lawfully admitted. That's a really good and valuable thing to have. So that was good progress. But I don't think you've done enough of the homework to prove that you're a citizen. And the thing about N600s is you only get one chance. You can't file a second N600. So you got to get it right.
Okay.
So
Okay.
if you want our help, you can email us, or if you know, I think it's going to be hard to pull this off on your own, just because you might very well be a citizen, or you might not be a citizen. It sounds like maybe that lawyer didn't dig deep enough to figure out what the actual deal is.
Okay. And I can request another FOIA online,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
if I already.
I don't do it. We don't do it online. We do it on paper because we like to ask for all immigration documents, and send it to
Okay.
USCIS. That way you get you get everything. You want everything.
Okay.
and
Okay.
and I would include a copy of your green card with the FOIA request. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Thanks,
Well,
Gabriella.
I'll send you an email. Thank you very much.
Okay, sure thing. See ya. All right, that was Gabriella. This is the Immigration Answer Show. My name is Jim Hacking. I'll be here for another 35 minutes or so. It's still a beautiful day here in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. There's the girls practicing. There's the head coach. Isn't it pretty? It's a beautiful day. I thought we were going to be in trouble with all that bad weather forecasted, so I feel really lucky. George is here. Hi, George. Go ahead, George. Hello, George. George, I'm not hearing George. Okay. Let's talk to Cry for My Wife TV.
Hello, good morning,
How you
Jim.
How you
How
doing?
you
Good morning.
doing?
Good. I'm great. How are you doing?
I'm good. Okay, question, right? I'm
Yep.
from Jamaica, right? My
Hmm.
husband is in the military and he filed for my son in Jamaica and he went to the medical and he failed the medical, right?
For
And then
smoking the wacky weed.
yes, yes. So he failed the
Hmm.
medical, right? So they give him 1 year to get himself together and come and do about the medical. So he did the medical and he missed the next appointment. So my question is, um, the couple January 2023 in May, we get an email and the email say um, the case was refused, not denied, but refused. You understand? So I call them. Um, them say we must. Them say I must reach out to some other person. So what I did, I reached out to them and I didn't get a good answer. But I was looking for.
What answer did you get? I mean,
Them.
because from their point of view, they have someone who failed their drug test, and then when they gave him a 1 year plan for random testing and coming back, and he missed the first one, which to them says he's still smoking the wacky weed. So I think that he's not coming. What answer were you hoping for when he failed his drug test and then didn't show up for the first uh,
But but
appointment?
but what I did not tell them that he have a illness. So he's dealing with a mental health illness because the
Mhm.
reason for that mental health illness is because he's worrying about me. So he's thinking too much now. So
Why is
he
he
would,
worried? Why is he worried about you? You're in America. Why is he worried about you?
I don't know. Trust me, I don't know because I leave him there. He is not a smoker. He's a good kid, and I don't know if he follow somebody and start smoke, and I tell him don't smoke because when I'm ready for you, I'm gonna really ready for you. You understand? And then him go smoke everything I tell him not to do, him do, and then when I
Sorry.
ready for him, then finally marry the weed in him system, and then I think what I should have done is to mention he have a mental health because it was
I
in
don't
the hospital.
I don't think that would have helped. I don't think that would have changed the analysis at all. So
So what
I wouldn't be too hard on yourself. So the one thing for everybody watching, when you fail that drug test at the embassy, it's almost impossible to come to the United States. I would say of the last 20 people that I've heard of failing drug tests at the embassy medical exam, one or two have gotten to come to the United States. So I think that eventually you're probably going to have to reapply, and he's going to have to go through that protocol. They don't want to let him come to the United States.
oh, so you think I should reapply again?
I would wait some time, and I would wait till he's done smoking the weed because there's no reason to do it again if he's still smoking.
Yeah, yeah. So I was going to do it because I put in my citizenship, but I don't get an interview date yet. So I was thinking about doing it myself instead of my husband because it's not my husband's child. So I was thinking about doing it with my green card until I get my citizenship. I just turn it over into I just turn it over and make them know say
How old is he? How old is he?
okay, he's 25 now.
Yeah. So that's fine. That's fine if
Oh,
you want to do it. It's probably I don't know. I mean, it's going to be a while till he comes anyway, so
huh?
it's going to be a long time till he comes to the United States.
Oh yeah. If
Mhm.
my husband even do it and he's in the military, it's gonna take a long time too.
I don't think that military children who are over 21 come faster because their stepfather's in the military. I don't know for sure, but I don't think so.
Okay, okay, okay.
All right,
Okay.
good luck.
Yeah, man. All right. Thanks. Bye.
See ya. Bye. Sorry. Yeah. So I was going to tell you guys, I saw some interesting stats on our TikTok. Let me see if I can come up with them. Let's see here. So, um, let's see. Audience. Last 12 weeks. All right, in the last 12 weeks, our TikTok's really grown, right? Really grown. Um, and I saw some interesting things on here. So our average TikTok viewer is between the age of 25 and 34. So we're not getting anybody under 25. That made me like literally zero. 35, 44, 27%, 45 to 54, 12%, 18 to 24, 12%, and over 55, 6%. That's fun. It's 50.3% male, 49.7% female. Does anybody know what country after the United States I have the most viewers in? Hmm. Jamaica. Jamaica. Number two, Ghana. Ghana. We love Ghana. Then Canada, then Kenya, then Pakistan, Nigeria. I should probably look on YouTube for this too. Top 10 cities: Kingston, which is in Jamaica, Accra, which is in Ghana, then the Bronx, then Brooklyn, then Nairobi. I love it. I love it. Then Houston, Chicago, Georgetown. I think Georgetown's in Jamaica, isn't it? Is Georgetown in Jamaica? I think it is. Then Queens, and then Dallas. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That makes me laugh. Robert, you should get on TikTok. TikTok's fun. I like making content on TikTok. I like watching content on TikTok. My kids turned off TikTok because they were spending too much time on it. This is the Immigration Answer Show. My name is Jim Hacking. This is episode number 514. We have 152 people watching. If you guys, oh, Georgetown's in Guyana. Thank you guys. Oh, yeah, we do get a lot of people from Guyana, don't we? Um, Do me a favor, if you haven't already, go to reviewhackinglaw.com, leave us a quick review. I'm going to keep going, asking more questions. Let's talk to the legend. Legend, are you here? Got your EAD? What the heck?
Yes, sir. How you doing?
I'm great. How you doing?
Good, good. Well, I talked to you last time, and I told you I applied my documents on 18th. They received it on 18th October last year. They produced my green card on 9th January 2024, and I received it in my hand on 12th January 2024. So give you a timeline. In total, after they received the file till I received my EAD card, a total of 83 days, including weekends. But if you include only weekdays, it's only exact 60 days. So in 60 days from getting the document, the EAD in my hand. And one important thing I want to tell you, I got it in 60 days, and I was out of status for a really long time.
Great. I'm glad to hear it. Congratulations. That's
Thank
great.
you very
That'll
much. I
give
just
some people
yeah,
some hope. And just for the record, that's how I think everybody's case should go, right? I'm glad that
yes,
happened
sir.
for you, but I wish
And
that's how that agency worked for everybody.
yes, sir. And the EAD card was printed in St. Louis, Missouri. The 7 product way, not Missouri office. Lee Summit,
Lee Summit.
Missouri.
Yeah, I'm St.
Yeah,
Louis.
that one.
Yep.
And I was,
Yep.
yeah. Well, one important, I was out of status for, let's say, a decade. So
Great. Great. Well, hopefully the green card will come
yes,
fast.
sir. Yes, sir. Pray for it. Thank you very
Keep us
much.
posted. Thanks, Legend.
Sure. All right. For sure. Thank you.
All right. We always like good news on this show. Let's see what Biswo has to say. What's up, Biswo? You're on mute, Biswo.
Yeah, hi, Advocate Jim. It's me, Biswa. I am also advocate from Nepal.
Hey, Biswo. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing great. What about you?
I'm doing just fine. I'm doing fine. What can I
Yeah.
do for you?
Actually, I would like to talk about the Form I-131.
Okay.
Yeah, my families, my all family have received a green card this year in July 2023, last year. So we have been there and we have did all our paperwork. We have got our social, everything, and we have also received our green card now.
Mhm.
And we have back to the we have back to actually I'm from Nepal, but I live in Denmark. So I back to Denmark because of my work and everything. I need to settle down here. And what I did, I have applied Form I-131, and I came back here on September 2023.
You're talking about
So
you applied for the 2-year reentry permit.
yeah, re-entry permit. Yeah. So my question is, how long does it take to get approved? It's I think in Nebraska Service Center,
I'm thinking 9 to 10 months.
9 to 10 months.
Mhm.
So so how can I keep my status as a green card
Well,
holder so I can
if
go
you
back?
if you had called me before you left, I would have said don't leave until you get the reentry permit. That's what I would have told you. But since you
Okay.
left, I would say don't be gone for more than 6 months. So I would come back before 6 months are up from when you left, because otherwise you're
Okay.
going to put your green card at risk.
Yeah, and I have gone through the US CIS website also. Then I have seen there I can come back within 1 year. Is
No,
that true?
6 months. 6 months.
Oh, so that means every 6 months I can go back and I can come back again. Maybe I
Yeah,
can live
until you get your reentry permit. I thought you were going to ask me a different question.
Yeah.
This is the question this is the question you should have asked me because I don't know the answer. Are you ready for the question that I don't know the answer to?
Okay.
Here it
Okay,
is.
because my
Jim,
because
here's the
yeah.
question. Listen,
Mm-hmm.
Jim, if I apply for my reentry permit and I leave the United States before I get it, does that mean they close that application or not? That's the
Mm-hmm.
question. And I don't know the answer. I think they might. For advanced parole on a green card, they do. So I don't know. And you used to be able to go really loose. You used to be able to like file for a reentry permit, go back to Denmark, have the reentry permit sent to your cousin in the Bronx, and then have your cousin in the Bronx ship you your reentry permit. I don't know if that works anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So in the form I have mentioned where should the re-entry permit deliver? Then I mentioned the embassy in Copenhagen, Denmark.
Yeah, I don't think that's what you're supposed to do.
Okay. Okay. So
I mean,
so so
what
okay.
we tell people file for the reentry permit and stay in the United States until you get it. Don't leave until you get it.
So usually they are taking like 9 to 10 months time for the approval.
I think so.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, Biswo.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Jim. Thanks so much.
Yep. Bye, buddy. Yeah, Aubrey says there's a 44-month wait on approvals for those. Jesus Christ. What a joke. What a joke agency that is. Beta's back. What up, Beta? Hello,
Hi.
Beta.
Yeah,
Go
I
ahead.
checked the visa bulletin and realized that my case number is now current to file the DV lottery. But then it is not current for the month of February. Usually they would give you the present month and give you the following month as well. So it's current for March.
Yep.
But then I would like to know if I should wait till March to file or I can file now since it is in a way indicated in the visa bulletin.
Good question. I don't know the answer. If you email me, I'll figure it out and I'll let you know.
All right. No problem. Thank you.
Thanks, Beta. There's lots of stuff I don't know today. Chris K is here. Hello, Chris.
Hey, Jim, thank you for having me.
Sure.
So, I have a quick question. I want to apply for my mom, but her last name spelled wrong on my birth certificate. So, what should we do?
By a letter or two or what?
Yeah, letter or two.
No one's going to care as long as we can prove up that she's who she says she is, that you're who you say you are, and that she's your mom. So you might need more evidence than just the birth certificate. You might need evidence from when you were a kid, like school records or medical records or proof that she raised you, all that kind of stuff. You might need affidavits from other people, but that shouldn't keep her from being able to come or to get a green card.
Okay, okay. That's it.
Thanks, Chris.
You're
Have a good
welcome.
day.
Yep.
Bye, buddy. Yep. All right, all right. I think everybody thinks it's Thursday because everyone's hiding, not want to be on camera. Yeah, that's what Robert just said. The same thing. Speaking of Robert, Robert says, "I hope the Dolphins beat the Chiefs today." I always hope the Chiefs lose, so I would agree with you, even though I'm not a big Dolphins fan. Did you hear, Robert, that it's going to be -5 degrees at kickoff in Arrowhead? I mean, that's a whole other reason that I'm down here. I'm happy I'm down here in beautiful Tuscaloosa, Alabama, instead of up there. But yeah, I hope the Dolphins win. I'm rooting for the Lions and the Browns. Now, do I think those teams are going to make the Super Bowl? I don't. But it'll be fun to root for Joe Flacco. It'll be fun to root for Jared Goff, and always fun to root against the Rams now that they've moved. Bob is here. Hello, Bob. Bob's waving.
Hi, how are you?
Good, Bob. How you doing?
Good, thank you. I have a question.
Go for it.
I married with my American citizen spouse about 6, 7 years, and immigration interview came after a year and a half. But by the time my attorney wasn't really responsible, he forgot about me, and the interview date, letter, everything came, which was about in the next 2 weeks. So I was kind of ready for that. But my attorney said we need to prepare joint family bank statement and mortgage paperwork, tax paperwork, and everything to send to immigration. So that way they're gonna take us more realistically and get the green card. So he asked us to extension, like interview date another after a few months. So I said, oh, okay. And we prepared the paperwork and everything sent to immigration. And it just been 6 years dead. My paperworks are in Chicago office, just sitting in the corner, and I own the business, small business, salon business, and my customer, she is a very experienced attorney, and she told me that I need to apply for Chicago Congress office, send email to ask immigration, um, take my documents and get the interview. I did so, and I received from Congress office, and they said they send email to immigration office, but they not responding back to the secretary Congress office, and it's been another 5 6 months quiet dead. So I just want my interview date, and I'm requesting. And it's been 6 years since the first interview date came.
So I just want to be clear. Okay, so when did you get married, Bob? What month and year did you get married?
Um, we married in uh around September, like 7 years ago.
Okay, so September of 2020, like September of 2017 or something, right?
Yeah, around 17. Yes.
Okay. And then when did your spouse file the I-130 petition?
Right away after we got the marriage license and everything in downtown Chicago, we gave the paperwork and everything to our attorney, and he sent paperwork. So therefore, another 5 6 months after, we received the letter from immigration office saying it's gonna be interview date in the next 2 weeks.
When was the interview supposed to be?
Interview date letter they sent to us after we sent all the documents, which took just
But
6 7 months.
When was the interview supposed to be, though? That's my question.
Yeah, that was right by the COVID, beginning of 2020.
Okay.
And
so it took a long time to get your interview scheduled, right?
well, that's what I'm saying. The first interview date didn't take so much long. Like in the 7 months, we received the interview date in mail, and I was ready, but my attorney wasn't ready. He's just not.
Why? Why wasn't your attorney ready? There's no
Because
excuse
he
for
said,
that.
he said, oh, you didn't give me your bank joint account, ComEd account, tax IRS annual paperwork, nothing. You gave it to me. Like, where you been? I'm like, I always been calling you, but you never answered the call. So what can we do? And he says, oh, you know what? I need to ask immigration office for extension rescheduling, which should be like in the next 8 9 10 months, because we need time to prepare the paperwork, he says. And then I said, okay, but he requested rescheduling, which he says about 10 months or so, and it just never came. Today is 2024, so 4 years it's dead. It's just so quiet. And then he keeps saying like he's going to immigration Chicago downtown office, talking to supervisor and things like that, but it's just going nowhere. I just want my second interview date. What can I do?
So, do you know about me? Do you know what I do? I sue immigration to get people their interview dates. I
Yeah,
think I can get you. I can get you your interview in about 2 months.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Can you email me? Do you know how to email me?
Sure.
Do you have my email address?
Let me write down.
It's
Okay.
info at hackingimmigrationlaw.com. It's right there on the screen. Info at hackingimmigrationlaw, HACKING, immigrationlaw.com. If you email me, I'll get that email over the weekend, and then we can get working on it on Monday and get everything's okay with you and your spouse.
Yeah. So you said
Okay.
info at hackingimmigrationlaw.com, right?
Exactly.
Okay, that sounds good. What else?
That's it.
So in the email I just indicate my name and everything.
I'm Bob. I'm Bob. I was on the. Do you have a copy of your interview notice? The first interview notice?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Send me that too.
So you basically saying one of my customer clients attorneys says I sue the immigration office and then go to Washington D.C. for next.
No, we'll sue them in Chicago. You'll have your interview in Chicago.
Okay, that's what they were saying, but my attorney said it's not gonna be easy. Like, needs to hire another attorney.
Your attorney's an idiot.
I know, he's just not responsible. It's been about 15 years with him. He put me actually took the money and everything. I got my money ready and gave it to him cash only, he says. And then he put me in front of judge and like state attorney, like in the court. There's
Mhm.
one attorney against me and judge. So he said zero, nothing, nada, whole time for 40 minutes. Just simply put me in front of judge and attorney, and I was fighting for my life. I tried my best to convince those two, and he never said anything. But they just beat me. I just couldn't get anything. I was pushing myself high, like as much as I can say, but they denied me at the end. So later I told him, like you took few thousand, a lot of thousands of dollars, but you didn't open your mouth. I'm the only one was fighting, like saying this and that against judge and attorney, but attorney said your country in Asia doesn't have any excuse or any law to convince me to give you green card. Therefore, you denied. So you have. She says the attorney judge says I'm not ordering you to leave in 4 months like in standard, like that kind of things, but I'm not giving you green card, so you're here in Chicago just nowhere, so I don't know what to
So
do.
you have withholding of removal. Is that what you're saying?
uh Removal, later I found kind of removal is open now, but also I have open case too, so
All right,
that's
we got
like.
to hurry up. We got to hurry up because we got to take care of this before Trump comes back. I got to go, Bob. Send me an email, okay, buddy?
Yes, thank you so
All right.
much.
See you,
Bye.
buddy. That's a crazy case. Crazy case. Hey, look who's here. It's the weekend. It's Priscilla. It's Matt. Hi, guys. You're on mute.
Hello.
Jim.
Hey, guys. What are you doing?
Well, we've got
Wait,
some.
you're not driving, are you?
No.
No, I stopped. I pulled over. I'm just in the Jeep. We're not on the road yet today. We're
Okay,
heading
okay.
that way though.
Awesome.
Um,
What's up?
well, this morning I had a dispatch that was going to take me up to Wisconsin through Chicago and all that mess with all the storms.
Oh, yeah, good luck.
And then it got switched to New Jersey, Bayonne, New Jersey, right on the bay, about a few miles from the Statue of Liberty. So after we deliver, I'm going to take Priscilla to see the Statue of Liberty.
Nice. Well, take good pictures. That'll be good marriage evidence.
Yes, isn't that? Now, I've never even seen the Statue of Liberty,
Oh,
but
it's great.
I've
great.
gone through it nighttime without seeing it really. So
Yeah, I went to the top when I was a kid. I don't know if you can still go to the top, but I went to the top when I was a kid.
this is so exciting. That's what I woke her up this morning. I say, "You want to go see the Statue of Liberty?" She's like,
Nice.
"What? No, you're kidding." No.
It beats Wisconsin in the winter.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Where are
Everything's
you
going
right
great
now?
with us. And we're just getting over the coronavirus, both of us.
Oh,
It
wow.
was bad. I had it worse this time than back in 2020. A lot worse. Like really beat me up.
And this was my fourth time I had it.
And
Oh,
she
wow.
didn't
Where
have
are you
many
guys?
symptoms.
Where are you now?
Still in Arkansas. We're just about to go back on the road for the first time in a week and a half. We've had the whole past week and a half off, just about.
Well,
Homesick.
I hope you feel better. Stay safe, okay, guys?
Tons better. Yeah, we're so excited. It's the Statue of Liberty, and this is our week. Coming up. We're getting in the home stretch of getting stuff.
Yep.
So this is great. This is real
Hey,
exciting.
guys. See ya. Have a good weekend.
Love you, Jim. You too.
Bye.
Bye, guys. See ya. All right. Rosendo's here. Hi, Rosendo.
Hi, how are you, man?
I'm great, man. How you doing?
Doing great. I had a question for you. I've been here in this country since 2008. I came in with a visa B1, B2. I'm from Mexico, and now my
You said
son went in.
2008? 2008?
Yes.
Okay.
And my son, I have an 18-year-old, and he went into the military, Air Force. And I want to know if I have any chance to fix or get a green card through him, or my dad is a U.S. citizen, my mom is a U.S. resident, and I have 3 sisters. They're U.S. citizen, but I have one record. I have one violation in my record. I have a 647B, solicitation of prostitution, 11 years
Yeah,
ago.
that should be okay. I don't know the answer to that military question. I've only done one of those cases, and it was a while back. If you want to email me, I can answer you for sure. But yeah, I think they can help you. I think your 18-year-old son can help you.
Okay. What about through
You wanna
my dad?
Your dad doesn't help you because you're not an immediate relative. Or you need your son to sponsor you. It might not be till he's 21, or it might be if he's in the military that he can do it now.
What about the 647B, the procure prostitution misdemeanor?
We've gotten people green cards with that as a prior
Okay.
as a prior conviction.
Do
And
I
if
have to?
nothing else, we could go back and try to undo it if we had to.
Okay. All right, man. Thank you very much.
Thanks for Zendo. See you, buddy. All right. Fred S is next. Hello, Fred S.
Hey, Jim, how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Good. Just got some quick questions for you.
Yeah, go for it.
Yep. So my mom is currently in the I-539 pending, and I am a U.S. citizen, and right now her staying in the U.S. is over 90 days. So I'm
Wait.
considering.
Hold on.
Yep.
Mom came to the United States on a B1, B2.
Yes.
When did she enter?
I think the October of last year.
And why are you messing around with an I-539? I mean, are you planning on applying for a green card for her?
Yeah.
Then why are you messing around? Yeah, why are you messing around with the 539? Just skip all that.
Yeah, that's the case. So I think because of her errors, she didn't realize her passport is only about 7 months left when she enters the U.S. So according to the USCIS, her passport has to be over 6 months. So her staying here can only be 1 month. So we think she's coming here to visit our first baby. So we think it's not enough for us. So I just filed the I-539 for her.
What's the overall plan? Like, can she get a new passport inside the United States?
Yeah. Right now the I-539 is pending, but we have waited for a long time. So we are wondering if she can do the I-485. Right now because it's over 90 days, even though the I-539 is pending.
You mean an I-130 and an I-45? So you would do both. You as the U.S. citizen would say, I want to sponsor my mother for a green card. I'm filing an I-130 for her, and then she's going to file a 45. And you're asking, does the 539 change her ability to do that, or we have to wait for that to be finished? No, you don't. You can file right away.
Okay, I can file right away. And should I withdraw the I-539 or just leave it?
I leave it.
Just leave it. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
And one last question is, if I file the 485, I have to fill out the forms on the I-485. So there could be some questions like, what's her mom's current status? Should I put her as a B2 or current her as a out of status, or put it as a pending? What should I pick?
I think I'd put B2 - pending extension.
Okay, B2 - pending extension.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. So if there is no this option, on the I-485, so I should just write it down, right?
Yep.
Okay. Can you repeat that again? It's a B2 extension pending, right?
Correct.
Okay. Gotcha. Thank you so much, Jim.
Bye, Fred. See you, buddy.
Yep. Thank you.
All right. Let's go to Isa. Hi, Isa.
Hey, Jim. How are you, buddy?
Great. How are you?
Good. Jim, I came here came on an H-1B 2021, but my passport was expiring 2022, and so they gave me this, till the passport was, supposed to expire for I-194, and then I got the passport renewed, got an extension, and so I have new extension to 2025, I-94 till 2025. My passport expires 2024 though in August. And I don't know if I can use the stamp from the old passport and the new passport to travel home. And I also got my I-140 approved, and so I'm waiting for advance parole. Should I wait for that too, or to have them both, or what would you recommend?
Okay. So you threw a lot at me very quickly. I just want to make sure that I get it all.
Take a
Okay.
lot of your time, but I can elaborate.
No, you're fine. This is just you and me. We're finishing up. You're the last caller, so it's all good.
Okay.
So, when does your H-1B stamp expire?
August 31st, 2024.
And can you get a new passport inside the United States?
Oh, I have my passport, my passport, my new passport. So
when does your new passport expire?
It expires 2027.
Okay. So your problem is that your visa's in your old passport that's expiring.
Yeah, visa is an old passport that has expired, actually.
Okay. And you want to go back home and get a new stamp in your new passport for the extension period that you've already been granted.
I wanted to know if I can go and use the old stamp to travel and not have to go back to the embassy.
Well, you can't get back in the United States on an expired passport.
Even with the new passport and the old stamp, I can't come back.
I think you'd be inviting problems.
Mm.
I think no one can tell you for sure that that's not going to be a problem.
Okay.
There's no guarantee.
Okay, so the best bet is
now you have an approved. Now also you have an approved I-140.
Yes.
And you have a 45 on file.
I have 45. What do you mean?
You filed for adjustment.
Yes.
You filed an I-485.
Yes.
And as part of that, you got advanced parole.
I am waiting for advanced parole.
Yeah, I would just wait to get the advanced parole, and then I would travel on that.
Okay, and it's safe to travel on advanced parole?
Well, am I guaranteeing you that you're going to have no problems? No, I'm not. But yes, generally it's safe to travel on advanced parole.
Okay. Thank
All
you.
Right.
And
bye, Issa. See you. Yeah.
And an old stamp with the new passport doesn't work, since the stamp is in the old passport.
It should work, but all it takes is one dickhead CBP official to give you trouble.
Thank you. Thank you, Joe.
All right. Bye, Issa. See you, buddy. All right, everyone. That'll do it. We went the full hour. Still a beautiful day here in Tuscaloosa. I hope you all have a great weekend. I hope you all get to relax some. Hope you get to watch some football. I will be back on Monday at 4 o'clock. Let me make sure, because I'm traveling next week. Next week's sort of crazy. I'm not going to have a lot of shows next week. Monday's the 15th. Oh, Monday is Martin Luther King Day, so I hope some of you have a long weekend. I'm probably going to go live at 3. That might change, but as of now, the show's at 3 o'clock on Monday. We'll have to see. I hope you all have a great weekend. Bye, everybody.